Yeah, because we had some really good topics we talked about, and then like, because the big news was about the Zelda
Breath of the Wild,
patents for Breath of the
yeah,
Wild.
the Breath of the Wild, like the patents that they had for like mechanics and stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah, I remember seeing stuff about that, and like I didn't know that was like the main story because like when I came in, you guys were talking about the Paper Mario emulation.
yeah, the Paper Mario emulation. Shad, how's Paper Mario running for you?
Uh, Handheld or docked?
Um,
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah,
Overall, I guess.
I was mostly playing on handheld, and I didn't notice any issues. And then, like a day or two ago, I decided to try some in docked mode, and there's an input lag on docked.
Hey, Spicy
Yeah.
Pandaughter, how you
It's
doing?
consistent. I tried undocking it, and there's no input lag, and then dock it again, there's input lag.
Yeah, one of the main things I heard, like that I learned from watching you guys like talk about, was that there's apparently it's a boss fight that you do, and if you end up losing it, like it ends up like crashing the service, and
It
so when you go
does.
back, you have to go back. Apparently it does.
Apparently,
Yeah, it apparently does, and then like
Do you know what?
it boots up like your last like save file, I believe, or something like that.
yeah.
Do
Say
you,
Father, you were in.
do you know what boss it is?
It was the chapter
Uh,
4 boss.
Oh, the chapter 4 boss. I actually haven't quite reached that boss yet.
Yeah. However, um, if you made like a save state, like it doesn't affect you.
Right. So pretty much like save often, and you can like avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then, like,
I
and
need
then-
to save state.
And then
And
the one that
I'm one of those people who's very when it comes to saving. I'm great, thanks.
Say the-
Sorry, I haven't been in a while. I've been crazy busy. No problem.
I'd say the one that I was like telling you about was like more of a recommendation thing, where like the menus, like apparently like they animate very very oddly in the for the North American and European versions of it, like the flip.
Yeah. Like some stuff is not as big of a deal, but that's the main thing. But
I know
Because
the
that-
input. It's a game that input lag's really rough with because of how much the mechanics rely on timing.
yeah.
And so like I tried like 2 or 3 times in the past couple of days to play on docked, and I just can't. I miss every hit and get frustrated, so I have to only play it in handheld.
Yeah. And yes, Spicy, we are about to fight a Zinogre.
And it's really a shame because I got the N64 controller and like I can't use it with this game. Like
It feel like it's like really that bad.
it's the input lag. To me, it's unplayable. It's like maybe a quarter of a second input lag or something.
It makes
it's
sense too, because
small,
like it's like Paper Mario, there's like stuff like bouncing off the heads of the enemies and stuff like
Yeah,
that. It's like it's like very timing based.
I just miss every hit with it, and so I have to play it in handheld mode. I mean, it helped though, at least in Ocarina of Time, because the C buttons being on a stick was very awkward. But Paper Mario, I can't.
I'm just gonna grab the Raffian.
Yeah. I'm trying to find out where I am so I can if I see you guys now.
Yeah, you're heading down like towards us. Oh,
Yeah. The next thing that we talked about was Discotheque Media, who does all the DVD stuff and Blu-ray.
yeah.
Because like they were doing Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, the entire like 65 episodes, as well as the pilot episode and the Christmas episode, which we're gonna watch the Christmas episode on Saturday.
Yeah, we will. Oh crap!
What do you need from the Zinogre, by the way?
I need the horn and I need the fur.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you can get the fur from using the bug net on the back sometimes.
Yeah.
Let me
Do I
verify.
even have a? Oh, do I have a bucket on me?
Yeah, 'cause
You have unlimited bug nets in this game.
Yeah, because Dragon, we actually never got a Blu-ray release of that show before. I'm hoping they do a Blu-ray release of the other one, the Saturday morning one that was on ABC with the Freedom Fighters. That needs a Blu-ray release. They could not do one for Sonic Underground. That show sucks.
Let's see.
So you feel Sad AM is like the only true one?
Is it shock fur or electro fur you need?
Shock fur.
Okay, high rank one.
be great to get Sonic Underground on Blu-ray. I just never liked the show, to be honest. Spicy. I don't know. Like the plot was completely like inconsistent. I mean, the main good thing about that show is that it was the first Sonic cartoon to have Knuckles.
Right. Because he wasn't in ZAM. He was. It was
He
just
was
Sonic
going
Tails.
to be. He was going to be, but the show got canceled.
Okay, I checked for the fur. It's the back. You have to break the back.
Yeah.
Right.
Shad, have you watched any of the Sonic cartoons when you were a kid?
Have very vague memories of one in like the early 90s. But like vague enough that I wouldn't be able to identify it by memory. And then I think I've seen a portion of an episode of Underground, and that's it.
I've seen Sonic X, and it's one of those things that I liked it when like it came out, but now it's like it just doesn't hold up.
And I've seen some like bits and pieces of Boom. Of Sonic Boom.
I feel like I've like most of my early knowledge of like the Sonic cartoons come exclusively through memes and YouTube poops.
Oh yeah, YouTube poops.
So I think that, like, there's a lot of like that. Yeah, you know, it's new things as usual. I see.
Yeah, it's like because I watched that all the time, like growing up.
I didn't have much attachment to Sonic growing up since I didn't have a Sega system, so like I knew who he was, but
that show was actually what got me to get a Sega Genesis before getting a Super Nintendo.
Oh,
I didn't have a choice in it.
No regrets because like my parents asked me in '93 like which one I wanted, and like I would have got Super Mario World if I would have got Super Nintendo. And for Genesis, I ended up getting it with Sonic 2. That was my first Sonic game.
Yeah.
I didn't play Sonic 1 until after I played 2 and 3, which, in hindsight, Sonic 1 is not good. By the way, we're actually close to killing it.
Good.
ooh, nice one, Dragon.
But yeah, I was 5 when I got my Super Nintendo, and I didn't know what a gaming console was. So like my parents got me what they chose to get me.
Oh yeah, the Japanese voice of Mega Man did pass away. I forgot when, but he did. He was voicing him since Adventure. Like the English voice for Adventure, he died like in 2005. Team Bristol, and that's actually what led them to change the cast for kids ones in the games.
Right.
Though they actually admitted that if they weren't going to change the whole cast, they would have only just brought in Mike Pollock, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
And now he's still Eggman.
Yep. After how many years?
Yeah, he's been Eggman for like it'll be 20 years in 2013. Sorry, 2023.
All right.
Like
Okay.
easily the longest running Eggman voice actor.
Yeah. By far.
Apparently there's an update for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl coming out.
Is it another character?
Or the costumes.
More costumes. They're currently working on more characters and stages. Cross-platform multiplayer will be coming in Q1 2022. Nice.
Okay, that might be when I get it.
All right, yeah.
Confirm it. I think I got what I need.
Cross-platform multiplayer, yes. Sign me up. I am going to get that.
Hey Capcom. Ahem, Monster Hunter Rise.
It'll help lots for how split the communities are. All right, let me go
Do you
check
think
on
Ryan Drummond was the best Sonic voice, Spicy? Yeah, he was a good one. Though I
like
heard
it.
him trying to do Sonic nowadays, and he just can't do it anymore.
I know a lot of people are partial to Ryan Drummond, but like I do like Roger Smith.
Yeah, same here. I know a lot of people like Jason Griffith, but
I was gonna say
I don't like Jason Griffith.
All right, and in the case of RCS, like the problem with him, like the reason why he comes off as goofy is because like the writing has been goofy. So I'm hoping that Frontiers will remedy that, because like he was great in Sonic Boom, the TV show. You know, he was funny as hell. But, like,
oh yeah,
the writing is just like the main thing that fails him in the games constantly.
The main thing that people seem to hate the most is when like Sonic actually says Baldy McNosehair.
Yeah, right. They brought that from Colors.
Yeah, and I think they still kept that in for some of the other games.
They did. It was in Lost World.
Spicy says that when Jason Griffin took over, that he switched to Japanese audio, which Japanese Sonic voice actor is actually pretty good. And yes, Destiny, you should return to Rise.
Ooh, Zinogre Jasper.
Yeah, Dragon hasn't done the Sonic quest. Like, all this talk about Sonic, though.
The Sonic quest is the best quest for grinding money in the game.
So that would be high rank Zinogre.
Why is it always that whenever, like, the most weirdest things happen, it's always with Sonic?
It's because as long as you get in S plus rank, which is really easy to get in that quest, you are guaranteed at least one golden egg.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And by the way, Silver. 112 is hoping that we actually do like a Switch and Play NYC like in person like movie night. Like we actually go to the theaters to watch Sonic 2.
Good. I think if anything, I would like for that to be a thing that we can do, because like that's in April, right?
Yeah, that's in April. But I definitely want to do, like, for Digital Bonfire, we watch Sonic 1 as well as the Sonic OVA before we watch that. As a back-to-back.
Right. If anything, if we can, like, get, it's like early planning for that, that'd be very nice. Pick a theater, get your tickets, you know, all that stuff.
I personally gotta, load up T-Mobile Tuesdays and order myself a ticket to watch, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I just yesterday bought my ticket for next week.
Yeah, because like if you have T-Mobile Tuesdays, and if they partnered up with Atom Tickets so you could be able to get Spider-Man No Way Home tickets for $4.
Nice.
In any movie theater you want that's local to you.
Shit, that'd be it. I should try that out.
Have I been back to a movie theater yet? No, but I think Spider-Man might be my first one back.
Have you seen the second one, Far From Home?
I'm going to make sure that I watch that beforehand.
Yeah, definitely watch that beforehand. Some of the Marvel shows actually might tie into, but it might be harder to watch beforehand.
Yeah, Spicy says that they haven't been to the cinema since 2019. Yeah, like I knew someone who hasn't been to the movie theater since Spider-Man Far From Home. So if their first movie back is Spider-Man No Way Home, that'll be wild.
My last movie I saw in theaters was Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic.
Yeah, same for me too. Because like Sean and I went to that same movie.
It's always the Hedgehog. Like, it's always the blue Hedgehog.
He had really good timing. He got his movie out right before the country shut down.
And because of that, it's the highest grossing movie of 2020.
Yeah, because nothing else came out.
Hey, GTM, Sonic was the last movie I saw in theaters, and Sonic 2 will be the first in 2022. Good. The main thing about the new Sonic movie is I know Tails is in it, but I'm more interested in Knuckles.
Oh, I think everybody is.
Knuckles has always been one of my favorite characters in the Sonic series, and
Knuckles is the cool one.
Knuckles is cool.
He was supposed to be like the rival, like the cocky, like not really cocky, but more like a rival. Why does Knuckles sound so high? It's Idris Elba. He lied about the fact that he said, "Oh, I'm not gonna make Knuckles sound sexy." He lied about that.
He tried his damnedest, but he just can't undo that.
He lied.
Until next time.
He knows what he's doing.
I don't know if I say he lied, but like I think he just couldn't hold. He just couldn't like dial it down.
Whoa! Breaking news. Monster Hunter Rise is collabing with Universal Studios Japan.
Again?
Oh, cool.
Nice. In what way?
I was there. Are they gonna do like an experience of some sort?
They didn't say what. Like the Monster Hunter Twitter just says that it's happening. So More
Is-
details soon.
Okay, well, I wonder if it's something at the parks or if it's something in game because they've done collabs in the games plenty of times.
Yeah.
If they actually do collab in like the park, if they actually come up with a Monster Hunter like attraction, even if it's not like super big, but if they do that, that would be amazing.
Very cool. I don't know like who they use as like the what monster they'd use or monster
Wait, Spicy, that was him? He voiced Chief Bogo in Zootopia? I didn't think that was him.
Probably one of like the big monsters that he used because you can like have like a roller coaster like around it or something.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to see if I can get a high rank Zinogre going on here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh god, like the drop frames are out of control. I was thinking it looked like it was about to start slowing down, and now like it's just.
Oh yeah, I see lots of pixels on your stream right now. Okay, it's back to normal.
Yeah, goddamn.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Like I'll be okay.
Yeah.
And the thing is like it's not even my connection. It's more or less OBS.
Right.
Although sometimes if it is my connection, it's probably because the weather can be a complete.
Weather can be weird, and then I remember like whenever I streamed, like I was always like dreading the rain because like I know it's gonna be like a real like awkward time.
Oh yeah.
All right, it's gonna be a high rank Zinogre.
Yo, Spicy $10 with the Prime sub. Thank you.
Nice. I'm trying to see if I can get the gem.
Oh, the I think it's Jasper. It's called.
The Jasper, yeah.
God. So we're gonna want to kill it, and we really want to get the tail off then, if possible, because the tail has a small chance.
Okay, so
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. There's Jasper.
Yeah.
And break the horns. We want to break the horns and get the tail off.
Okay.
Everything odd-wise is gonna be awful, but.
I'll do my best to increase my damage.
Yeah.
I'll go for the tail.
Oh, well, this thing has like slicing ammo on, so I can really just like keep like pressuring tail.
Yeah, try to get the tail, focus on the tail off first, because the horns are easier to break.
All right, everyone ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can't wait for Sunbreak. It's gonna be amazing.
Sunbreak. I'm super hyped for Sunbreak. I'm ready for the big challenges.
Yeah, and see the new area and everything.
Yeah, I'm going in 100% like hardcore with Sunbreak. So when I was doing this whole like Nintendo end of the year for Switch thing, Monster Hunter was actually third place in most played of 2021 for me.
You probably saw it was number one for me.
Yeah, number one
for me.
Like number 2 was Capcom Arcade CD, and the number 1 was Animal Crossing. Like what really pushed Animal Crossing was the update.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it was number 1 was Smash. Number 2 was Monster Hunter. Actually, number three was actually surprising. That was Super Mario Maker 2. Since I was doing a bunch of like streams this year to like do the recreating perilous platform thing.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, that was this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, my number 1 was this with 259 hours. Wow. And then number 2 is actually Monster Hunter Stories 2, which surprised me at like 100 hours. And then crap, what was 3? 3 was Great Ace Attorney.
Yeah, I was gonna say like wasn't there like the Ace Attorney somewhere?
Yeah, it was Great Ace Attorney, which I was like, fair enough. It is a long 2 games.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Also, like I've been seeing a lot of stuff. Like I would see like some of the more common games you would expect to see, like Smash. You would see like Animal Crossing.
Mario Kart, maybe. I think some people still do play Mario Kart like a lot.
Yeah, Mario Kart. I could definitely see more. And yes, Spicy. Those new amiibo for Monster Hunter look amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on them. The only one I got was Magna Malo. That's the one I really wanted.
Yeah, I know last year I had Mario Maker 2 was I think number 1 for me on my played games.
Yeah, last year for me was still Animal Crossing, but I spent a significant amount more time last year compared to to now because earlier this year I got a bit burned out, and then like the update brought me back in.
Yeah. I
thing,
last year was doing a lot of Mario Maker 2 versus mode.
I was healing. I was drinking my potion.
Shit. We had insurance though, so
Where is
good.
it? It's over that way. Okay.
I got the triple pack and the Pro controller. Yes. I
have the Monster Hunter Pro controller. I'm not using it right now. I'm using a Smash one. But
I was gonna get one, but then I made a big investment that prevented me from getting one, and that was the 3DS capture card, which no regrets. I still got to do some 3DS streams. I'm just gonna get a new USB and go back to doing streaming for 3DS.
I'm going the wrong way.
God damn it! Stay still, you freak.
Right before stream, I was reading about, I guess something's going on at the Cheesecake Factory in Queens.
Yo,
yeah,
Dr.
was like,
Inverted, what's up?
Yeah, they were like fucking anti-vax protesters that they got arrested.
Oh, God.
They were protesting because Cheesecake Factory wouldn't let them in, and they felt that was like against their rights, and like it's private property.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they have the right to fucking throw your ass out for reasons that they can say. Like, no, you ever heard no shirt, no shoes, no service? In this case, no max, no service.
Yeah, but yeah, what's going on, Dr. Inverted? Hope you're doing well.
Or no max, no service, I guess.
And Spicy, you got a 3DS capture card too? Nice, good stuff.
That's good. Honestly, I can use mine more next year. Like I've been using, I use like mine like considerabably less this year, considering how much I paid. Considering how much I paid for mine.
Well, right now everything's been going well. Just playing Monster Hunter with my friends. As a matter of fact, I'm going to post the multi-link.
My bot is ahead of me there. It just did it. I'm good to go.
I see if I can exhaust them a little bit. Oh, balls.
Uh-oh.
Well, I haven't had that happen to me in a while.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to hit his tail. I thought this weapon would be fine.
I was trying to exhaust him.
Have I hunted Bowser tracks yet? Isn't that one of the elders or no?
What'd they say? Oh no, that's the final monster in the game. Now you have to be hunter rank 100.
We're not there. Yeah.
All right, thanks for the alert. I'm currently still at hunter rank 20. We'll definitely get past
30 actually.
Oh, yeah, 30.
Yeah, we're actually both 30 feet.
I forgot.
Yeah, we haven't had credit, but like right now we're just farming on my behalf because I wanted to get like a new bow gun like all like readied up because like I've been sticking to one that I've had since the beginning.
The other thing is also I'm trying to figure out like what else, like what 3DS games I want to do next year. But the only one that comes to mind is that I definitely want to do Kid Icarus Uprising.
Yeah, that's the one game that I wish I had a 3DS capture card just for that one game.
The reason for that is because next year is the 10th anniversary of that game, and what better way to celebrate than to just change the game? Easily one of my favorite games ever made.
It's definitely my favorite 3DS game.
Yeah.
The writing in that game is just so phenomenal.
That and I can, like, once I could get that stuff sorted out, I could finally go back and actually do Minish Cap, because the USB issue was what prevented me from doing Minish Cap in the first place.
I feel Minish Cap's one of the more underrated Zelda games.
So who gave the Narc some acid there? I saw like Rainbow.
Come on.
I will say though, if you ever get a chance to do Sonic O's Ultimate Chat, you might be able to beat it in one sitting.
I hope not. I want to get some mileage out of it, but I wouldn't be playing it on stream. So
yeah,
depends if you do like the extra modes. They don't have like challenges and stuff now in that game.
There are challenges, and this is only if you're not going for 100%. If you're going for 100%, it's going to take a while.
There.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of the games on my Christmas list. I don't know which games on that list I'll get, but if I don't get it for Christmas, I'll get it eventually.
Yeah, because I beat that in one sitting last night, and I don't remember the game being like that easy. Or maybe it's because like,
Well, the bosses are cakewalk. Remember that.
except for like the last like
Except for the except for like the ones with terminal velocity, the bosses were to me a disappointment because I thought they were too easy.
Yeah, but you'll be fun, Chad, when you play the game.
There. Yeah.
And yeah, that's true, Destiny. Like you did mention, because you mentioned something to me about like that you got the Grand Theft Auto games on, or at least you see the Grand Theft Auto games on PS3, because they delisted them on PS4, but not PS3.
Yeah. Well, I watched what happened on the definitive edition, and boy, what a shit show that was.
Oh yeah. And you know what's the worst thing about this? Like, I feel like in regards to any platform with emulation, or rather, not emulation, but just porting the game and all that, that's the worst thing. Worse than anything this year. And yeah, to me, I feel like what went on with Grand Theft Auto is even worse than the emulation for the N64. Because the N64, your mileage may vary, but Grand Theft Auto, like, where do I start?
Yeah, the N64, I feel it's been overblown a bit. There's definitely some emulation issues, but I haven't experienced that many as people.
The thing also is just like most emulators aren't also like that good either. Like it's still
especially N64. N64 emulation is not very like good.
It has historically it's always been like in a weird spot. Like Project 64 is 20 years old and it still hasn't like gotten like near like compatibility with like every single thing.
Pokemon Snap's unplayable on Project 64.
Yeah. Like it was just only recently when they freaking Pokemon Puzzle League. Like the one thing I didn't like was like the weird like column issue. They fixed that finally, and that was like years and years in the making.
Yeah,
something simple like that.
Overblown. It isn't perfect, but it's very good. Yeah.
Right.
As far as
oh shit, there's material here.
Like GameCube has way better emulation. Like Dolphin is like a million times better.
Yeah, N64 has just always been in a weird spot there.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. There's a tunnel here. I didn't know that.
Like PlayStation emulation is definitely better than N64's. It's not perfect, but it's definitely better.
Right. Oh, that's the first time I went through this tunnel.
Oh, something I just recently learned about Grand Theft Auto 3 is that Microsoft apparently turned down like Rockstar's offer into making Grand Theft Auto 3 an Xbox exclusive back in the day, like 20 years ago.
Right, that's probably like
I think in hindsight that's a big mistake.
Well, they were lucky to have Halo at least. I think that's their saving grace, because like if Halo wasn't a success, the Xbox would have flopped.
Yes, I agree.
Like look how much they've done to like own the Halo brand now. Like Bungie's like long gone, but like Halo is still Xbox. Microsoft franchise through and through.
Yeah.
Like when you think of the Xbox franchises, like like Halo and Xbox are like symbiotic.
It's the closest they have to Mario, really.
Yeah. And that's
it's their flagship franchise.
Right.
And speaking of bringing back some classic Xbox stuff, next month, Banjo-Kazooie on Switch.
Yeah. Come on, Rare, give us a new one.
The problem is that like even the N64 version, like it's not going to be anywhere near as good as the Xbox Live Arcade.
Yes and no. It has its flaws, but.
Because on Rare making a new one, like the thing is, like they're still maintaining Sea of Thieves and working on that new game. Was it Everwild?
Yeah, Everwild. Because I know they had other IPs like Killer Instinct and Battletoads, but both of them were not made by Rare. They were outsourced to other companies.
Yeah, Double Helix and Iron Galaxy, and then Perfect Dark is being made by a different company.
Yeah, Perfect Dark's going to be like Initiative, and also Crystal Dynamics is going to be helping them out too. So
Yep.
So the thing is that it's not a matter of like, I feel like it's not a matter of if, but it's a matter of how they do it. Like, because I know for a fact that Rare proper, since we already know they're nowhere near what they used to be, because a lot of them just,
Not in the slightest. Also, is that tail off yet? Like, I just realized.
No. I've been poking it.
I'm doing some slicing ammo in it.
they're going to have to do like some outsourcing for Banjo-Kazooie if they were to bring that back.
Possibly. I mean, let's be honest, Nuts and Bolts was never their attempt to do a true Banjo-Kazooie game.
It's like, that's the one, it's like, even if it was a good game, which I know there's some people who actually will defend it.
I'll defend it as being a great game, a horrible Banjo-Kazooie game.
And also, like, it just came out at the wrong place, at the wrong time.
Well, and once again, it wasn't wise to put Banjo-Kazooie on it because that just upset all the Banjo-Kazooie fans because it wasn't really it was like...
It didn't help that it also kind of insulted the fans in a way. Like, you know, gamers don't want to like they just want to shoot things.
And also, Microsoft was a completely different company back then. Like,
yeah, they were kind of dicks.
I don't think they were trying to insult the fans as much as they were trying to poke fun at the previous games, but it was...
The thing is it's also the British humor too. Like, that's always been like in the games, but like some people took offense to that.
Yeah, Spicy says that the only level which has the worst issue with the no collecting is Rusty Bucket Bay, and at least with the Switch Online, with having the save states, you can get around a lot of that.
Yeah, exactly. Rusty Bucket Bay was the one that was like brutal, and I think that was the main reason they patched the Xbox Live Arcade version to have like save your notes.
Yeah. You think they'll ever get stopped and start to work?
I mean, they had it work in Live Arcade, but I don't think that they'll do any extra legwork to implement it in the Switch Online.
Yeah,
I'm pumping so many slicing ammo on his tail and it's not budging.
Yeah, I think I was doing most of the hits to the tail because Dragon can't even cut it. He is a hammer.
Also, I want to bring something up because there was someone online made a good point about like when Paper Mario was confirmed to be rated T, it was actually not Paper Mario.
Yeah, it was a Switch Online app.
Yeah, it was the app itself.
But that also makes it very unlikely that we'll get any M-rated games on service.
Which is a shame because the main M-rated games I want that's not Conquest Bad Fur Day are Resident Evil 2 and Perfect Dark. Those are the main two I want.
Yeah.
And from what I hear is like for Resident Evil 2, like it's apparently a really good port, and the fact it's very impressive on how they managed to fit 2 discs worth of content into one small cartridge.
Yeah. Personally, I wanted to see like Quake 2 because like the N64 version was actually really good.
Oh, I forgot that there was a Quake 2 on N64. So, if we were, like, I know people talk about like licensed games and how like people wish they had GoldenEye, but for me, the main licensed games I would have wanted were WCW, NWO Revenge, and WWF No Mercy. Those are what I want.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like pretty much like all the Aki
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I was worried it was gonna die first.
I remember when I did that retro night, N64 night, and we were playing WWF No Mercy, and Shad ended up winning the world.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I was just like, cool. I don't know what I'm doing, but cool.
It was funny. I want to do another like multiplayer night at some point, but this time the platform I want to do is
Dreamcast, because Sonic Shuffle.
Sonic Shuffle, Power Stone.
1 and 2.
There were so many great games.
Didn't Choo Choo Rocket have multiplayer mode?
I think so.
I could be wrong. I know it had an online.
Oh, Choo Choo Rocket. I mean, the Game Boy Advance one had multiplayer, so.
Yeah. Oh crap.
So I would assume.
So there's like a lot of fighting games on Dreamcast. Soul Calibur,
Soul Calibur is amazing.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah, Marvel 2, which is to me one of the best. Free MVC 2, by the way.
I'm dead yet. Okay, he's leaving. Tail.
Yeah, we got the tail.
Well,
I mean, we can capture it if you want, Silver. It's...
Oh, I got a Jasper. Capture it.
Capture
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Capture
Oh,
that
nice.
shit.
You got.
I'm done.
Did you get it on the tail?
On the tail. I just got it like right now.
That was a
Capture
1% chance.
Oh boy. Cap that shit. Oh, I got my train camo.
I'm here.
I'm glad we got the tail off then.
Trank him. There. Good. All right, wonderful.
Yeah. If we ever do GameCube night, Soul Calibur 2 has to be one of them.
God, imagine the luck on that one, Shad.
Yeah, Soul Calibur 2.
That was some great luck.
4 Swords Adventure.
Dude, Soul Calibur 3 kind of sucks.
4 Swords Adventure is really, really great, I think.
Yeah.
Crystal Chronicles, the good version.
OG Crystal, but you could do an entire, like several streams of that.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Some of them, are just basically one-offs and all that. Just do, one-offs in terms of, one stream we could play, for example, random GameCube games, depending on what we feel like.
4 Swords and Crystal Chronicles, I feel, would be ones that would be better as, a series, just going through the whole thing.
Right, long form. I guess in, short bursts, I'm trying to think of, others, Because, again, I didn't do much GameCube gaming.
I think there was a Gauntlet game on GameCube.
There was.
Yeah, Dark Legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember Gauntlet was also on N64, but there was a GameCube sequel.
And the funny thing is that GameCube...
I think there was a Smash Brothers.
I think.
I will always tell people that whatever N64 tried to do with multiplayer, what they were trying to go for in general, as a console, that the GameCube did it a million times better.
Right.
For the most part, better Smash Brothers, better Mario Kart.
Double Dash is my favorite one still.
Better party support.
I gotta sell some shit.
Yeah, GameCube had pretty decent third-party support.
Yeah,
it had a share of exclusives.
Way more RPGs.
Oh yeah.
The RPG coming in around the time where Nintendo fans were very starved for them, and then they were, whatever came out, Tales of Symphonia, Bait and Kaitos,
both great.
That's pretty good, yeah.
There was a Skies of Arcadia port.
Yeah, Skies of Arcadia.
Legends, yeah.
I heard Evolution
the
Worlds
PSO episode 1 and 2, and then episode 3, and episode 3 was exclusive.
Yeah, PSO. Let's see what else we had.
Lost Kingdoms 1 and 2, which are one of my favorites.
Yeah, Lost Kingdoms.
Trying to think.
I think there was a Musou game, not Dynasty War. I think there was a Musou game from.
I think there was. I think there was a Paper Mario game.
Oh, there definitely was a Paper Mario game.
Yeah.
They had
game.
There were so many great games. Better selection of fighting games in my personal opinion. We had Capcom vs SNK 2, Soul Calibur 2, Mortal Kombat Deception, easily the best of that 3D Mortal Kombat game from that particular era. Beautiful Joe Red Hot Rumble was pretty decent.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that one.
Yeah.
I didn't play that though. I knew about it.
I played it at Nintendo New York back in 2006 because they would have a lot of GameCube games and they would have that as one of the games on there.
Yeah, out of Beautiful Joe, I had the first one and that's it.
Yeah, I have the first one.
Capcom, come on, just release a collection of the 3.
The first one, and I have Double Trouble. I regret not getting 2. Because the first one was a Christmas gift. My brother wanted it, and I never beat the game, but I watched him beat it. He enjoyed the game.
I don't think I actually beat it. I think I got stuck near the end.
I have to stream at some point.
I definitely enjoyed it though.
Oh, by the way, apparently, the next death battle is Popeye versus Saitama from One Punch Man.
What the fuck? Who
That
comes up with
doesn't
this
seem
shit?
fair.
That doesn't seem fair at all. Like,
Saitama has this in the bag. Popeye can't win, not even with a spinach.
that doesn't make any sense. Saitama wins. That's the whole point of the character. He's OP. He's OP, man.
Yeah,
One Punch Man.
you can't have him versus anybody because he always wins. So like,
He always wins.
Then
That makes
again,
no damn sense.
this is the same team that made the death battle for Sega Shiro, the Sega Saturn mascot for Japan, versus Chuck Norris, and the match ended by having them both fighting so hard that they go into the black hole.
Yeah, it was a cop out.
That was a cop out. GCM Chaos says one punch is all that is needed. Exactly. You only need one punch.
yeah, like his personality trait is he wins in one punch. So the only way they could have it go any other way is if he isn't even able to get a punch out, which isn't gonna happen.
Which is, yeah.
And the thing is that like people always mention like Goku versus Saitama, and the thing is that Saitama will win because even with sensu beans, even with all the training, Goku's gonna get tired. He won't be able to keep up.
Goku's died like many times.
He's
Goku's
died like twice, 3 times now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's twice actually. Once in the Saiyan saga, and then he died again in the Cell saga. So, Saitama will still beat Goku. Saitama, like, because the thing is, Goku has to work within the limits of his body, and Saitama has no limits.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. By the way, what quest are we doing?
Do you need anything in particular, Shell? Like I'm done like getting my my shit for like my. My gun.
I need to check to see what I need for I needed something for the Palico for Sonic.
Not much there, 'cause, like we did a high rank Zinogre, and I got what needed to get to craft the last upgrade for
Or the
weapon.
Palamute for Tails, actually. Like as much as I love Rush, I do want to at least get the Palamute for Tails. Let me take a look at this. Buddy.
It's probably the first scrap you need.
Oh yeah, the first scrap. Because I never got it from when I sent the buddies away. I never got one.
Yeah, that'd be from a low rank quest.
Wait, hold up. Do I need this? Hold up. Do I need, Palico, Palamute,
God damn, how broke am I? Hang on.
Tails. I'm trying to figure out which one. Oh.
I started shit with like 100,000.
Oh, it's a regular first scrap.
And I'm like, I'm broke.
Yeah, it's a regular first scrap. You only get them from low rank.
Let's do something low rank.
You'd have to get them. It's not from a big monster. It's from the little like. Let's see. Trade for scraps. First scraps are from Kelbies, Garguas, and Bullfangos.
Probably. I'll probably do like a gathering quest, real quick.
The easiest is there probably is a quest that has like just kill a certain number of Bullfangos.
I'm actually gonna take a look at that. I'll put it up if I see it, so that we can do that real quick.
I mean, I'm checking to see if there's one. Let me check events. Maybe there's an event. No, there's not an event.
It's not let's see.
Oh, there's not one for just. Well, then either way, it's Bullfingers, I believe, are in the desert area, but I'm not sure.
Popeye the Sailor Man. So let's see what we got. Let's see here. Worst case scenario, I'll just have to like pick a random quest.
Shrine ruins or flooded forest, one of those areas.
I'll probably check a level 1 to see what I can
trouble
see.
choosing? You know,
Let's
I
see.
sometimes have
Location.
trouble deciding what to make for dinner too. So what I usually
Make sure
do
it says in the
is
bottom where it
I
says other
make the
monsters
most
that it has
difficult dish I
Bullfango.
can.
Oh yeah. I'll go with the Grizzly Encounter, Arzuro. The Bullfango and the Kelpie are
See you
here.
later then.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a level 1 quest, so we don't have to worry too much about it.
Okay.
Alright, so I already ate, so at this point, I'm just waiting for you guys.
I'm just gonna like just layered armor so I can like just get down
Yeah.
with that.
At some point, I'm gonna make a new weapon, for myself. Not yet, but I will. I'm just gonna say this regarding the Monster Hunter collab with Universal. What I'm hoping for is that they have like they actually make an actual like
Actual ride.
not only a ride or an attraction, but I also want them in terms of food. I want them to actually cook Django, like the Django, please.
Oh, the
I
bunny
wanna try it
dango.
out. Yes, I want to try it out.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cool.
there's recipes online for dango, but I've never seen the specific little bunny ones they do here.
Yeah.
Because I think if Disney can actually do all this stuff, Universal should be able to do it too.
I mean, Universal does stuff like butterbeer, like.
Yeah, they do
I was
Butterbeer.
gonna say, like, did you do that? Hey, True Sonic, thanks for the host, dude. Appreciate
Like,
it.
I've actually tried out, like I went to FAO Schwartz ago and I tried out Butterbeer. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I tried butterbeer when I went to Universal years back, and I thought it was really tasty. And actually, there was a place in the city where I grew up in that had it was an ice cream place. They had a butterbeer ice cream, and it was like their best ice cream flavor in my opinion.
Like, from what I've heard about Butterbeer is that like the taste does not kick in unless you mix it.
I mean, it's basically butterscotch. It's basically butterscotch, like soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You can also have an alcoholic version of butterbeer, but either way, it's just butterscotch.
I'm
Oh
trying to
shit! Sorry,
think-
you guys are waiting for me. My bad.
Yeah,
No
we're waiting
worries.
for you. Yeah, no worries though. We're gonna wreck this thing indeed, Dragon. I'm trying to think of some like places I want to go to in regards to food, but because I went to Applebee's last week, and
Applebee's.
because I just had this weird hang at Applebee's, and
Yeah, that sounds cool.
they actually have a really cool Mountain Dew that's exclusive there. I think I might have mentioned it, but it's a Dark Berry Bash. It's really good.
Mm.
But you
I
can
do-
only
I
get
do
you can
remember
only get it at
that.
Applebee's, just like how you can get Baja Blast only at Taco Bell.
Hmm.
You had it once; it's pretty good. Oh, that's good. Let's go, Dragon.
No
So,
doubt.
well, the Bullfango, just a heads up, they should be in Area 9 on the map.
Okay.
So Shelly should head there first.
Okay.
No doubt.
So, one thing that we talked about when I was on Good Vibes Gaming show was that Square just did something that I wonder if they're aware of, like how this is going to work out for them.
What
Four
they do?
of their games are coming out in March. March 3rd is Babylon's Fall. The day after
Yeah.
that is Triangle Strategy. Then later in the month, we have Chocobo GP, and after that, we have fuck, what was that? Oh, Strangers in Paradise, or Strangers in Paradise, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So
That's a weird lineup. Like also here's the thing. Here's the reason why I think it's deliberate. Their fiscal year. It ends it ends on March 31st. So they're getting all the shit out there before the next fiscal year, so they can like make sure that they get their profits in.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Project Triangle Strategy had a delay, because I think Octopath got delayed.
Yeah, Octopath did get delayed.
So like it might. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell, really, but.
Was the Butter Bear? I'm not sure.
Out of those, I'm definitely getting Project Triangle Strategy, and Chocobo is a game I'll definitely get at some point, but I don't know yet whether I'll get it at launch. I might.
Well, there's only one bad news about Chocobo Racing or Chocobo GP. It's digital only outside of Japan.
Okay, I would have gotten it digital anyways. Probably, I get my multiplayer games usually digital.
Yeah. So for those that actually want a physical copy of it, you're gonna want to import it.
All right, I'm ready.
All right.
So you're just getting the Bullfango? It's like a 1-star.
Yeah.
It's a 1-star Azuros. It'll probably take like 2 minutes to kill.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick up Chocobo GP. Because like, it's good to have like another alternative to Mario Kart.
We'll see how
Square was like, "Oh, you're not gonna make another Mario Kart? Okay."
And there's a lot of Final Fantasy IX love in that game.
Yep, there is.
I need to play 9 at some point.
Oh, I love that game. It's really good. I didn't stream it, but I did play it on my own when it came out on Switch.
9 is the one with Zidane, right?
Yes. It's my brother's favorite game of all time, or rather one of them, because he played it on PlayStation. Originally, on PlayStation, I only made it up to, and I was stuck.
Shell, you should go to Area 9.
I'll go over there.
That's where the Bullfango are. Let's make sure not to kill the thing until, like, we start hitting it, but let's not kill it until Shell has.
Yeah.
Do you know how many scraps you need?
How many scraps I need? One.
Just one?
Just one.
Okay.
Okay, so what is it? I think it needed the, you need a pelt, which is actually a 60% drop rate, so that'll be really easy.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I did already decide on which Final Fantasy I want to do first, if I were to do any of them next, in 2022.
Which one?
6.
Good choice.
Yeah, 6.
I approve. That is currently my favorite mainline Final Fantasy.
Eventually, I want to do the first one.
Alright, yo. Oh, for the Pixel Master one?
And not even the Pixel Remaster, like the OG original one.
Oh god.
I'd rather have the one that has like the added content. I kind of don't like that they took those down for the Pixel Remaster.
For the
They still kept the 3D Final Fantasy 4, and I think the 3D Final Fantasy 3 because they're different.
Right.
Alright. I will.
Well, I was gonna say. Oh yeah, like I was saying like if eventually I might play 7, but I'm still on like if I'm actually gonna get 7 remake, or am I just gonna like just play OG 7 because I already have it on Steam.
They're might as well do both because they're both entirely different games in terms of gameplay and the story is even a bit different.
All right.
So what do I need from the Bullfango?
I believe a pelt.
Got one. But if I see any more, I'm gonna go get more.
Oh, that's work.
Yeah, there might be a few more right in that area next to you. So.
Well, there's another one right here.
Would it hurt to grab a few just in case you need more for reps?
Yeah.
Ow.
It's a Voltango head.
The rarest part, but not what you need.
It's like that's the worst thing. It's like, even though I did got what I need, there are times where like when you're gonna get what you need, you don't get it. You get something else instead. And then when you're not looking, it pops up.
Desire sensor.
Funny how things work like that.
Fans call that desire sensor. There's a long time rumor that the game pays attention to what equipment and stuff you look at last at the blacksmith, and it'll purposely make those drops less common.
Okay.
It's there's never been any proof that it's real, but like
Hard to make sure. It's hard to determine if it's real.
I mean, I feel like in the code you'd be able to find something, and nobody's ever been able to find confirmation. So I think it's just people trying to explain just RNG.
I'm still getting a lot of drop frames. I'm like 1,000 drop frames. This is a big problem.
Has it been
Big for OBS.
has it been doing that otherwise this week?
No, just tonight.
So there
And
you
like
go.
sometimes at worst I would get minor drop frames, but nothing to this degree. Spicy says that he just got Watt in Paper Mario.
Spicy is slightly ahead of me in Paper Mario. Same chapter though. I got distracted with the I unlocked being able to cook with 2 ingredients, and I'm trying to do a 100% run this time, so
I'm trying to figure
Okay.
out like what N64 game is going to be the first one I'll do a full playthrough on. But I don't want to do Paper Mario the first one yet. But the two that I'm leaning towards are either Yoshi's Story and Star Fox 64.
I think those are probably both games you could do in one stream. So I'm not
I might
sure
just do
about
Star
Star
Fox
Fox
64
I'm not sure about Star Fox 64. I haven't beaten it. But
I'll take this. Thank you.
because I know Yoshi's Story you could probably do it in one stream. It's
Sorry, but duty calls.
12 levels? No, 24 levels.
Yeah,
But they're short levels.
Right.
yeah.
Gotcha.
The other thing I was going to say was that I remember last year when I did the Retro Night grab bag stream, I ended up doing Star Fox 2 in one stream. I was not expecting to beat the game. And I
Star
did.
Fox games are kind of short.
It is kind of stupid.
It's funny how I beat 2, and that was like, I only ever tried it a bit when I got the Super Nintendo Classic, and then I didn't really get until like last year. And now it's like, beat the game. I don't really have a desire to go back. It's fine for what it is. For what they were going back then, it was okay. But
To the village.
to be honest, I don't think I can go back to the game. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's
Wait, which game?
just
Almost.
one and done for me.
Wait, which game, Pete? Like, I think you cut
Star
off
Fox.
for a second.
Star Fox 2?
Oh. Well, 2 was like, again, 64 superseded that, like, entirely, because, like, again, like, all the good things that they wanted from 2, they brought that into 64, and then eventually they brought more into, like, later games, you know, either by necessity or by just because, hey, we need to have, like, a new thing for this thing. You know, it's a chicken walker or whatever.